Hello everyone, I'm Aisha, and you are tuned in to the 658th episode of our Here and Now podcast. Today, we bring you the latest buzz from the insurance industry, so let's dive right in. Our first story today comes from the Times of India, highlighting a historic achievement in Rajasthan. Alwar district has become the first in the country to achieve 100% insurance coverage, marking a significant milestone under the centre's Insurance for All by 2047 roadmap. This initiative, jointly driven by the Government of India and the Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority of India (IRDAI), embodies the vision of a secure India insured India at the grassroots level. Through systematic door-to-door surveys of around 1,300 individuals across 9 villages who had previously been uninsured were brought under protection. Policies were formally handed over during a program chaired by Additional District Collector. With this achievement, Alwar sets a powerful precedent for other districts, showing how collective effort and awareness can bridge protection gaps. The milestone not only safeguards families against financial risks, but also strengthens India's journey toward universal insurance access. Moving on to our next story from PR Log, the India car insurance market is witnessing steady and sustained growth. This expansion is being driven by rising vehicle ownership, regulatory mandates, and increasing awareness across both urban and semi-urban regions. According to industry research, the market was valued at $14.21 billion United States dollars in the year 2025 and is projected to reach $23.32 billion United States dollars by the year 2032. This represents a compound annual growth rate of 8.61% during the forecast period. Growth is being fueled by strong passenger vehicle sales, particularly in Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities, with India adding more than 25 million new vehicles every year. Mandatory insurance regulations, accessible auto financing, and improved income levels continue to strengthen adoption. The collision and comprehensive insurance segment holds the largest share, as consumers increasingly seek broader coverage for repair and accident-related risks. The personal vehicle segment remains dominant, supported by rising private car ownership and greater awareness of long-term benefits. Meanwhile, digital transformation is reshaping the landscape, with usage-based and telematics-enabled policies gaining popularity, reflecting the growing demand for personalized and value-driven solutions. Our next story today comes from the Hindu Business Line. The Union Budget for the year 2026 to 2027 has introduced significant measures for the health sector, which are expected to benefit the insurance industry in terms of claim ratios and pricing. One of the key announcements is the full exemption of basic customs duty on 17 cancer-related drugs. This step will reduce treatment costs and, in turn, lower claims expenses. Another major initiative is the Biopharma Shakti scheme with an outlay of 10,000 crore rupees. The scheme is designed to reduce drug costs and strengthen domestic biopharma capabilities, further easing the financial burden on insurers. Since insurance pricing is closely linked to claims costs, these measures are likely to make health policies more affordable for customers. At the same time, insurers are adopting stricter underwriting guidelines and reducing exposure in regions with higher risks. Growth opportunities remain strong in semi-urban and rural markets, particularly in the southern, eastern, and northeastern parts of the country, where penetration is still relatively low. Together, these measures position the industry for sustainable expansion while ensuring wider access to healthcare protection. Our final story today comes from ETBFSI. The Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority of India is expected to revisit Insurance Commission norms in the year 2026 as part of its broader agenda to strengthen the sector and ensure long-term sustainability. Commission payouts across both life and non-life insurance have risen significantly in recent years, sparking discussions on how best to align them with overall premium collections and policyholder value. Industry observers note that this potential intervention would build on earlier reforms, which consolidated commission policies under insurers' overall expenses of management limits. The regulator has consistently emphasized the need to balance fair remuneration for intermediaries with affordable pricing for customers. Any changes introduced are expected to be forward-looking, encouraging efficiency, transparency, and innovation in distribution. By refining commission structures, the authority aims to support insurers, intermediaries, and policyholders alike, while advancing India's ambitious vision of insurance for all by the year 2047. And with that, we conclude today's episode. We hope you found these in-depth updates helpful and insightful. As always, our podcast, Here and Now, will continue to bring you more such stories from the world of insurance. Until then, take care, goodbye, and have a great week ahead.